Every trader harbors a profound aspiration for that pivotal epiphany, the breakthrough moment when the puzzle pieces of the market align seamlessly. It's the day when the chaotic dance of charts transforms into a coherent symphony, where resistance against the market's currents gives way to a harmonious flow with its rhythms. Yet what eludes most aspiring traders is the recognition of an obscured intermediary phase that precedes this enlightenment, a rite of passage every triumphant trader must endure. This is the unspoken chapter, absent from glossy trading seminars, inspirational reels, or polished success stories. It resides in the shadowy limbo between initial education and true expertise, a desolate, introspective period where apparent stagnation masks profound internal evolution, and where the illusion of futility tests the very core of one's resolve. Before we continue, make this commitment. This channel isn't about quick fixes. It's about developing traders with mental strength and discipline. If that resonates with you, join us. Subscribe now so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Stay until the end and keep progressing with us, one mindset shift at a time. This video isn't just another trading video. It's a mirror for your mindset. Like now, comment what resonates and stay until the end. Because one idea here could change how you think and how you trade. Let's go. In the nascent stages of trading, the journey brims with exhilaration and promise. You immerse yourself in the fundamentals, deciphering candlestick formations, identifying high-probability setups, recognizing recurring patterns, and grasping the essentials of risk management. Visions of financial independence flood your imagination, consistent gains funding a life unbound by conventional constraints, proudly claiming the mantle of a full-time trader. However, the transition to live trading shatters this idyllic facade. Emotions surge to the forefront, commandeering your decisions with an iron grip. Each market fluctuation feels like a personal affront, a deliberate challenge to your intellect and fortitude. You find yourself ensnared in cycles of overanalysis, paralyzing hesitation, self-doubt, or reckless impulsivity. The issue isn't a deficit in knowledge. You comprehend the mechanics. The true barrier is the inability to apply that knowledge with unwavering consistency. This is the essence of the hidden stage, an emotional chasm bridging theoretical understanding and disciplined execution. Here, you're tantalizingly aware of the potential rewards, yet your mental framework lacks the robustness to manifest them reliably. For the majority of traders, this phase masquerades as abject failure, prompting self-recrimination and thoughts of inadequacy. They conclude they're ill-suited for the arena. But in truth, this crucible is the forge where resilient, profitable traders are tempered. The experience is unrelentingly harsh, a gauntlet of setbacks that erode confidence and ignite inner turmoil. You'll endure losses on trades that appeared flawless in setup, witness your prescient analysis unfold only after premature exits driven by fear. Frustration boils into anger, doubts cascade into existential questioning of strategies, mentors, and even your innate aptitude for trading. The temptation arises to overhaul systems, seek new gurus, or abandon the pursuit altogether. Yet the fault lies not in the methodology, but in the psychological armor being rigorously stress-tested. The market isn't waging war against you. It's sculpting you, exposing vulnerabilities to foster unbreakable strength. Within this emotional wilderness, your psychological resilience is extended to its breaking point. The market unveils every latent flaw: impatience that rushes entries, greed that inflates positions, fear that prompts hasty retreats, ego that blinds to risks, overconfidence that invites hubris, and doubt that undermines conviction. This revelation isn't punitive. It's preparatory, molding the unrefined aspirant into a seasoned professional. The trader who emerges victorious doesn't pre-exist this trial. They are constructed through it, brick by painful brick. The agony stems from the absence of immediate validation. No upward ticks in account equity, no accolades for adherence to process. You might execute flawlessly yet incur losses. while others profit through sheer recklessness, creating a dissonance that erodes faith. This cognitive trap, where rational actions yield irrational outcomes, is where most falter and exit the stage. But those who persevere, navigating the obscurity with grit, are the ones who unlock the gates to sustained success. Fundamentally, this hidden interlude transcends monetary wins and losses. It's a profound quest for dominion over one's responses. The market remains an impartial entity, indifferent to your aspirations, sentiments, or tactics. It merely echoes your capacity to navigate ambiguity. Your primary adversary isn't the whims of volatility or deceptive breakouts. It's the innate human craving for predictability and control. You yearn for dominance, for swift vindication of your efforts, for tangible proof that your dedication bears fruit. Trading, however, operates on its own inscrutable timeline, bestowing rewards upon the patient rather than the insistent. This process, though excruciating, is indispensable, fostering a subterranean rewiring of neural pathways. Your mind gradually unlearns the seductive pitfalls of speculative gambling, knee-jerk reactions, and futile pursuits, supplanting them with a fortress of composure and restraint. Each act of forbearance, resisting the siren call of revenge trading after a setback, cultivates deeper patience. Every graceful acceptance of a loss, without fracturing your framework, fortifies resilience. These incremental victories may evade detection amid the fog, but they accumulate into transformative growth, immeasurable by mere financial metrics. This phase delineates the dilettantes from the dominators. Amateurs perpetually pivot strategies in search of elixirs, while professionals relentlessly hone their inner selves. The former chase ephemeral highs, the latter cultivate enduring steadiness. The demarcation is stark. Survivors cease fixating on when will victories arrive, and pivot to how do I maintain equanimity amid defeats. They relinquish illusions of market mastery, channeling energy into self-mastery. Inevitably, within this crucible, a subtle tranquility descends, not from a tamed market, but from your own maturation. Volatility persists, yet your response is mellow. You cease fixating on minor oscillations, abandon pursuits of phantom opportunities, and eschew compulsive trading. This serenity signals proximity to transcendence, for authentic progress in trading manifests first not in amplified profits, but in amplified inner peace. You've severed the chains of emotional tyranny, liberating your actions from chaotic impulses. No longer enslaved to the market's turbulence, you reclaim sovereignty over your domain. Before delving further into this odyssey, permit me a direct inquiry. Are you grappling with pervasive fear, insidious doubt, or the vortex of overtrading? The stark reality is that trading failures seldom stem from flawed methodologies. They arise from fractured psyches. This insight propelled me to author my ebook, Master Your Mind, Master Your Trades, brimming with actionable strategies to harness emotions, uphold discipline, and elevate your trading to professional caliber. It's designed for those poised to ascend. If this resonates, explore the link in the description or pinned comment to secure your copy and embark on this pivotal shift. Resuming our exploration, it's intriguing how traders often overlook the subtle threshold crossing from turmoil to tranquility. It lacks fanfare, no explosive victories or overnight fortunes. It's understated. One session, you engage the charts, initiate a position, calibrate risk, and conclude without the cacophony of inner discord. Victory or defeat, you advance unperturbed. This marks the hidden stage's quiet culmination, your metamorphosis unfolding in silence. Priorities realign, obsession with accuracy yields to devotion to consistency. Losses morph from personal indictments into integral components of the probabilistic game. Discipline reveals itself not as drudgery, but as a shield safeguarding your capital and sanity. You discern that your true competitive advantage isn't the strategy itself, but the mental equilibrium sustaining it. Emotional neutrality emerges as the cornerstone lesson of this odyssey. It doesn't imply apathy or detachment from passion. Rather, it signifies transcending overreactions, executing plans unswayed by fleeting sentiments. You acknowledge the market's inherent indifference, ceasing quests for unattainable certainties in a realm defined by probabilities. Trading evolves from a stressor into a strategic endeavor, where discomfort yields to deliberate engagement. This hidden phase, protracted and often agonizing, serves as the graveyard of illusions for shortcut seekers, yet the birthplace of excellence for the enduring. Every revered professional trader traversed this terrain, not evading it, but emerging refined by it. Their perseverance amid adversity, learning through losses, sustaining belief through skepticism, forged their unyielding success. If you're ensnared in this limbo now, where efficacy seems illusory, exhaustion mounts, frustration festers, and self-doubt whispers incessantly, grasp this profound truth. You're not disintegrating, you're metamorphosing. This is the prelude to triumph, the unglamorous forget that transmutes novices into virtuosos. Upon emergence, a revelatory clarity dawns. The market endured unchanged. Your essence evolved. Charts retain their forms, patterns recur eternally, but your interpretations and reactions have profoundly shifted. You'll comprehend why prior iterations faltered, not from skill deficits, but from emotional vulnerabilities. This epiphany redefines your paradigm. To outsiders, this evolution remains veiled. They perceive persistent struggles, oblivious to the disciplined poise beneath your composure, the silent victories over inner demons. Internally, however, you're transformed, imbued with heightened patience, precision, and groundedness. You've cultivated an asset surpassing profits: self-mastery. This preparatory winter, barren and interminable on the surface, nurtures subterranean vitality, priming for spring's bloom. The market isn't exacting vengeance. It's pruning excesses, impulsivity, hubris, insecurity, to unveil the authentic, disciplined trader within. Such is the toll of mastery, the concealed odyssey forewarned by none. Yet upon breakthrough, retrospection illuminates every ordeal: sleepless vigils, drawdown despairs, emotional tempests, as purposeful forging, not mere deferral but essential preparation. Bypassing this stage is impossible. Survival alone suffices. Those who endure behold the market anew, for self-conquest equates to game mastery. Traders inevitably confront the revelation that the market was never the adversary, merely a reflective surface. Catastrophic losses trace not to errant setups, but to unchecked emotional torrents. The transformation ignites when blame shifts inward, assuming full accountability for actions. This admission stings, burdensome in acknowledging that neither strategy, platform, nor externalities precipitated downfall, only personal frailties like fear, avarice, and haste. You aspire to discipline, yet the charts inexorably reveal truths under duress, contrasting composed ideals with pressure-induced realities. Each bar probes emotional boundaries. Every surge essays focus. This is trading's intimate brutality, a perpetual confrontation with personal shortcomings. In this deepened phase, perceptions pivot, losses transmute from defeats to instructive echoes. The market unveils as a psychological arena, emotions the pivotal variable amid structured probabilities. Inquiries deepen. Why does profit evoke anxiety? Why pursue post-loss recoups? Why abbreviate holds prematurely? These interrogations herald emotional sovereignty. Consistency, you realize, derives not from superior patterns, but from superior self-regulation. Rules endure, adherence wavers, edges persist, discipline dissipates. Thus commences trading's arduous core, forging mental serenity amid internal clamor, prioritizing self-regulation over prediction. This evolution demands deceleration, an uneasy mandate in a realm of velocity.
Growth can't be coerced.
It's incrementally constructed. Trades become crucibles of patience, hesitations, reflections of trepidation. Patterns emerge not solely in price action, but in behavioral loops. overtrading as validation quests, plan violations as FOMO manifestations. You're not battling the market but internal comfort seekers undermining discipline. As progression unfolds, trader identity recalibrates, from thrill-seeking to stability prioritizing, from action craving to accuracy valuing. Perfection shifts from setups to executions. Real traders await signals, respond rationally, deem omissions preferable to infractions. The most piercing acceptance, outcomes elude control. Actions alone yield to it. Wins evade guarantees, but executions permit precision. This internalization revolutionizes approaches, redefining success via discipline metrics. Rule-adherent losses become triumphs. Deviant profits, failures. Progress manifests in responses. Composure amid adversities, diminished compulsions, fortified trust. Calmness signifies process faith, note motion avoidance. Its evolutionary subtlety. Chaos once daunting, now navigable. Losses induce restful nights, wins temper humility. Patience endures lulls. Equilibrium between affect and logic births consistency. Trading for mastery over mania. Yet, ego assays persist. Temptations to vindicate post-errors, inflate risks via whispers of superiority. Succumbing restarts cycles. Thus you cultivate silence, surrender to systems. Surrender implies trust, not capitulation. Embracing teachings over victories, consistency over correctness. Clarity lightens burdens. Pursuits pivot from monetary chases to behavioral mastery. Uncertainty morphs from menace to essence, randomness to opportunity. Prediction yields to preparation. Knowing responses suffices over foreseeing events. This underpins emotional dominion, simplifying trading. Note faultless but elemental. Plan, execute, accept. Deeper still, trading mirrors existence. Chart impatience echoes relational haste. Control needs span domains. Discipline cultivated here permeates life, fostering calm, focus, awareness. The hidden stage transcends trading transformation, enhancing personhood, elevating emotional intelligence universally. Gratification urges wane, rushes yield to processes. Discipline liberates, rendering trading artistic. Charts viewed curiously, patterns embraced sans fear, losses normalized. Detachment, not disconnection, prevails. Humility anchors, markets humble eternally, surprise is inevitable. Adaptation supplants conquest, risk guides, not limits. This prevents hubris resurgence, sustaining consistency. Retrospect highlights the pivot. Discipline pursuit over profit chase, catalyzed shifts. Growth rooted in psychology, profitability ensued from emotion mastery, not avarice. Freedom craved demands, silent endurance. Repeated failures observed, impulses curbed amid seeming futility. Survival erects unbreakable foundations. Self-control endures market flux. Profits emerge secondarily from peaceful execution. Profitable traders inhabit an externally unremarkable realm. Sans frenzy, signals, flawless entries. It's serene, introspective. Trading as self-imposed mirror, reflecting patience, fears, ego, control amid uncertainty. This ultimate metamorphosis delineates enduring traders from deserters. Peace envelops chart sessions. Pre-trade anxieties dissolve, monitoring compulsions vanish, responses temper. Observation, analysis, waiting predominate, like seasoned hunters valuing patience over pursuit. Strength resides in anticipation, not prognostication. This equanimity, hard-won from breakdowns, account implosions, self-doubts, stripped layers of arrogance. Setbacks revealed self-truths. Market as shaper, not destroyer. Detachment, balanced, human, permits emotions without dominion, observing sans reaction. Identity decouples from results. Losses don't diminish. Wins don't exalt. Neutrality empowers. Setups simplify, volatility opportunizes, information overwhelms no more. Trust in edges liberates, forged through failures and persistence. Mindsets evolve, trading becomes elective, note obligatory. Absences evoke no FOMO. Skips preserve peace, Valuing tranquility amplifies profits paradoxically. Compounding extends mentally. Disciplined choices reinforce pathways, instinctualizing restraint. Focus shifts, execution perfection over daily gains. Outcome detachment unlocks clarity. Fear yields to deliberation. Pauses between impulses and actions house mastery. Disciplined choices fortify. Observing peers ensnared in escaped cycles evokes empathy. Chases, panics, premature celebrations control losses, patterns recognized from lived experience. No judgment, only understanding. Endurance defines transcendence. Money redefines as tool, meriting respect via prudent risk. Longevity prioritizes over rapidity. Survival hinges on self-protection. Patience edges, fewer flawless traders suffice. Alignment over coercion. Waiting over guessing, quiet amid panic. Market rewards mirror lives, discipline yields bounty. Success reorients to growth. Disciplined days, plan adherent weeks, rule intact months. Control manifests inwardly, priceless peace attained. Lingering emotions, frustration, greed, fear, now recognized, responses chosen. This intelligence, repetition honed, defines prowess, not emotion absence, but mastery. Profitable calm stems from disobedience to fear, greed, weathered through trials. Deep comprehension automates consistency. Mindset matures, pre-balance swells. Invisible transformation, recalled by victors, shifts survival to thriving, reaction to execution, chaos to probabilistic peace. Mastery, handling uncertainty, managing emotions, disciplined action amid flux. The dreamed mindset, calm, patient, focused, liberated.